this time I'm not going to be nice to our boy Peter here. Even though it will hurt my heart to be mean to him. But I want to get this playthrough out of the way. Even though he will hurt our boy TK, or TK, since they're gender fluid, or, gender fluid, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to look at TK's wiki. Alright. Name. There we go. Alright. Welcome, your name. You two have fun. My life has been hectic. My family broke out into another fit of drama. So I left the nest and ran straight to college. I got an apartment and a job, but even that has been unbearable. Working at a local greasy spoon diner doesn't pay the best, obviously, so finding a roommate was my only resource to be able to afford an apartment. Now my roommate is always bringing some dropout into our apartment for late night study sessions. My sleep schedule is wrecked, and top it off, the rent is late. I've heard once that if you become a roommate with a friend, you won't stay friends for long. In my case, my friendship is strand with my friend, making excuses for why they need me to cover their half of the rent. Thanks to that deadbeat, I'm working harder just to scrap by every month. Picking up a second job will drive me to an early grave. At this point, the park gives me a chance to have some much needed alone time. This part of the park in particular is my favorite because it's untouched by obnoxious family members and college jerks. Only people who come here are the groundskeepers. Even then, they only come by in the morning. Closing my eyes, I rub my face and breathe out tension from my body so that I could enjoy the peace and quiet. Just then, I feel someone sit down beside me. I want to write a story. This is such good. I'm getting so many story ideas in my head. Sorry, I'll keep going. Startled, I turned to face the interloper.
Whoa, hey, take it easy. It's just me.
Oh my. Hello, dear. The stranger says, trying to keep me from leaping too high off the park bench. You're a jumpy one, aren't you? Scooting awkwardly towards me, a shy smile creeps over his face. I unblinking eyes stray from mine. So, are you waiting for a family member or a friend? It just seems kind of odd for you to be sitting here all alone like this and so far away from the jogging track. A chill runs down my spine. I cross my arms over my chest and slide myself away from him, perching closer to the edge of the bench. Does the same person walk up to you out of the blue and start asking such questions? The stranger picks up on my unease, refraining from moving any closer towards me, crossing his fingers in between his legs. He smiles warmly. Oh, he has such a sweet smile, not gonna lie. He is so cute. So cute. I mean, you don't look like a groundskeeper or one of the old people feeding pigeons after Tai Chi. After doing Tai Chi. I forgot. I forgot that word. Sorry. I'm still waking up. I'm just getting some alone time to myself. Things have been pretty intense lately. It's like he wants to wrap his arms around me in comfort. Oh, fingers twitching. Oh.
Look, I know this is sudden. Very sudden. But may I have the pleasure in taking you out to dinner?
I'm sorry. I have to be so mean to you on this playthrough. I am so sorry. Can I have the pleasure? Never mind. He's weird. I can't tell if it's just him being socially awkward or... Hold on. This will take me a minute. Dyslexia. And... eccentric. Yes. There we go. Oh! Eccentric. What? Why? Why is he interested in me, of all people?
Well, I'm your boyfriend. Isn't that why you're here?
I love his voice acting. So good. My boyfriend? Why would he be assuming we were in a relationship? The stranger sits patiently, waiting for my answer. Sorry. What? No. I pull my hand away from his. Normally, I try to be polite when I turn down someone's advantages, but the stranger's persistence makes my skin crawl. Oh, I see. I think that I'm getting mixed messages from you. I mean, it doesn't make much sense for you to come here and not want me. Oh, my heart. Oh, it hurts. Oh, this hurts. I quickly leave my seat. Hopefully, I can get back to the more brain. Hold on. Frequented parts of the park before any other creeps crawl out from under the rocks and bushes. Where are you going? His expression is tempest of mixed emotions. None of them as positive or playful as when I first saw him. It's getting late. I'm going to head home. I lie. Of course, I rail around to find the nearest path out of the park and to the nearest public street. Oh, well, maybe I can walk you home then? No, thank you. Look, it's nothing personal, but you're coming off as kind of creepy. I'm not really that comfortable around you. He rubs his arm awkwardly. Creepy, but sorry, I have to go. This hurts. It hurts. I know he's a murderer and all, but still it hurts to see him so sad. I cut him off and walk away. Eventually looking over my shoulder. Okay, there we go. My brain had to process this. The biggest word. I don't want him creeping up on me while my back was turned. He doesn't move, just sitting there with a forlorn look on his face. I'm sorry if I butchered that word. I wandered around the city a little bit more, visiting places I normally wouldn't. Sorry if I butchered that word too. Has got me looking over my shoulder, wondering lurking somewhere behind me. I don't know. Maybe I am not thinking straight. But who knows? Some guy who pursues that he's your boyfriend before either of you even know each other. Others names a or probably not the most psychologically healthiest of people, are they? Okay. Still, the way I left him behind like that makes me feel like maybe I'm the jerk. Oh, puppy! It's so cute! I come across a local florist shop. I remember passing on a few of my downtown walks. I've been meaning to stop in and pick up some flowers for the apartment, but could never seem to find the time. Well, I have time now, so why not? Stepping into the shop, I'm hit with the fragrant, combined scent of the various flowers inside. I wander past the colorful displays of flowers. Dang it, dyslexia. Arrangements, potted plants. I think arrangements. Arrangements? Yeah, it says arrangements. Oh, there we go. And small gift bags of potpourri. I had a particular purchase in mind. I catch the scent of roses. Scent. I catch the scent of roses from a rustic wooden shelf display. I love roses. Being mindful that some still had their thorns, I reach out and pick one up, a hand brushing against mine. I snatch my hand away, catching a glance at the other person. Oh, fancy seeing you here. The man from the park beams at me before pulling the rose out. I didn't know you shopped here too. I don't. The stranger places a finger over his lips. Shh, it's a small shop. There's no need to raise your voice. His comment rubs me the wrong way, but I try composing myself. Did you follow me here? Is this a pure coincidence, or should I be worried? What? Of course not. He looks a little hurt by my Accusion? Yeah, accusion. I think. No, wait. No, it doesn't have a Q in it. Fluff. Darn. My dyslexia is not kind to me. Ugh. I come here almost every day, you know? Oh, am I really being a jerk to him? He fumbles around with the rose in his hand, eyes focused, squeezing on the dang it. On the ground. I love flowers. This little shop is the only one nearby, so I come here a lot to see what new bouquets they have made, and if they have any on sale. I'll admit that sometimes I get a glimpse of you through the window of the diner that you work at lately. I've been meaning to walk in to finally say hi, but I lose my nerve and stay out. You've been watching me? Are you serious? What kind of creep are you? But it's not like that. His hand reaches out for my shoulder in an attempt to calm me down. I flinch away in shock and disgust, not wanting his grubby hands anywhere on me. Don't touch me. I storm out of the florist shop, not looking back for anything. getting dark out. I hate walking home at night. And after crossing paths with that crazy stalker, I have a good reason now. I take a longer, less revealed path home, in case that creepy guy knew more about my habits. Shoot, I'll need to find new places to hang out at, and probably a new job. I storm into the apartment and slam the door behind me, body slightly shivering from my earlier in earlier encounter. The rumbling of my roommate and the study partner in the kitchen come to an abrupt silence at my uncur uncur in the arrival. I shield my eyes and I and walk past. They have a habit of walking around naked afterwards their study sessions. And I don't even want to guess if they were dressed this time. I flop down on my bed, muffling and frustrated. Scream with my pillow. Oh. After a moment, I roll over on my back and stare up at the ceiling, trying to forget about my day, trying to forget about him. Falling asleep from sheer exhaustion, my last thought is a simple wish. I hope I never see that weirdo again. I want to see him again. Narako, you scared me, baby. Baby. Hi, my sweet baby. Alright, time for chapter 2. Yay! Ooh. Don't answer that. It's time to get up and start another day. And face another day. Hold on, guys. My kitty wants to go out into the living room. He's been meowing at me. Hi, baby. Claws. Ooh, sharp baby claws. You're getting thin now. Exercise, buddy. over in my bed. For a moment, every inch in my body is begging me to wake up, but I don't have the mental energy for it. I feel so sleep deprived? Yeah, deprived. I fight the will to wake up for a moment, rubbing my eyes before sitting up in my bed. Ugh, I'm a mess. Alright. Last time I didn't click on any of these. I just clicked on the clock, but that's weird. I won this plushie at a carnival. It still smells like cherries. Dirty clothes I've yet to wash. I've been too busy or exhausted to get these done. I love collecting books, but I never have the time to read them. I've seen this plushie before. It blew up at one point, and people swore up and down that it somehow extended this overwhelming feeling of disdain despite its smile. Now that I see it up close, I get what they mean. It had a matching plush that they released after it, but it sold out in hours. Huh. Basket, okay. My trusty old game daddy. I love playing some Grave Harvest while I'm trying to unwind. Okay. That was good. Now the closet. I don't wear most of my clothes anymore. At this point, it's all just piling up and making it difficult to see inside. Sunday, 9:12 a.m. Oh my god, I'm late for work! Finally dressed, I rush out of my bedroom, making my way into the kitchen, scanning, where I normally put my work keys.
Hey, looks like someone's in a hurry.
A sneer of irritation floods through me when I hear Lucy's voice. I take a glimpse over my shoulder towards the deadbeat who wasn't making my life any easier. Yes, I can. Yes, I am. In a hurry because some of us actually have a job. I mutter under my breath. by her. Again. With the guilt trip. She mutters something else under her breath as she rolls her eyes.
Look, I'm trying, all right?
Just haven't had any calls back yet. She tries to explain, but I've grown tired of her half-baked excuses. I'm not even going to argue with her. No, it is not the time, because right now, time is not on my side. I wave her off and make my way out the door, rushing myself down the stairs and out of the apartment building. First a stalker, now I might lose my job. With any luck, I might get hit by a car and die on impact. Ew. No, don't say that. It's a Sunday. There's usually hardly any customers on Sunday mornings, but even then, it doesn't excuse my being late. Rushing through the front doors of the diner, I dash into the kitchen and grab my apron. Apron, I meant apron! Off the coat hanger. Along the far end of the wall. The apron seemed to be the only place where grease stains don't get all over me. Fumbling to tie the apron on, I rush over towards the time clock and snatch my time card to punch in. Wait. According to this, I'm already clocked in. Who could have... My attention snaps towards the sound of approaching footsteps. Whoever it is, they're not trying to be discreet as they carry a clanking fluttering stack of dishes? Dirty dishes. Back from a table.
There you are. Where have you been? I've been covering your shift for the past 45 minutes without the boss even knowing you're not here.
TK rushes right by me as they gently place the dishes into the sink of soapy hot water. Wiping their hands, TK sighs loud enough to make sure that I hear it. They're like this all the time, though always acting like they're the big sibling to everyone and keeping things in one piece. I hope as I try to think of an excuse that doesn't sound as pathetic as my alarm didn't go off, but the truth is all I have, so I try to downplay this issue. I don't get why you're making such a fuss. We're pretty much dead on Sunday morning. You clearly weren't paying attention when you came barging in. TK wipes their hands on their apron before gesturing for me to look out through the window, through the service window. What the? Are you kidding me? Why are there's so many old farts here? I try not to raise my voice to the point that the fiber. I can't. Ugh. Boomers outside did not hear me. A tour bus came along. That's what happened. Now stop asking questions and start waiting tables. TK hands me a spare notebook and pencil and nudges me out of the kitchen. Great. Here I am, hoping to have an easygoing day. So much for that. The breakfast crowd is a nightmare. Karens and rednecks, grandpas everywhere with something up their booty cheeks. Some even going as far as refusing to pay because I didn't kiss their goddamn feet whenever their coffee was not filled all the way or their T-bone steak wasn't cooked the way they wanted it. Yeah, T-bone steak for breakfast. Not even breakfast steak. And eggs, even an actual T-bone steak dinner with potatoes and steamed carrots. And then when one person refuses to order off the breakfast menu, there's a dozen more who follow suit. Such a hassle. Why wouldn't the elderly be more like my grandparents? Pleasant and polite. Eventually, the crowd starts dying down, most leaving to do some sightseeing, others staying to order more coffee or lunch. At least these are the kind of customers that mind their own business and are more focused on eating or talking. Struggling into the kitchen, I let out a long sigh and rest against the wall. Finally, I'm able to take a moment to relax. Ahem. I know you want to get off your feet, but you missed a table. TK sneaks over at my side, giving me a gentle nudge before pointing back out to the dining area. I roll my exhausted eyes and look over towards them. Can't you do it? I don't feel like having some Karen toss their eggs on me again. I would, but you owe me for covering your table for an hour. Dang it. They had a point. With a groan, I lean myself off the wall, try to straighten my posture, and stumble back out. Scanning the booths, I check all the tables. I had already gotten matching booth to my right. Hey there, stranger. Act casual? Oh god, fine. I'm gonna act casual. I tried to suppress my disgust, faking a smile as I ready the notepad and pencil in hand. It's a bad idea to make a scene in front of everyone. Hey, you. This day was bad enough, but now he is here. I thought I made it clear that I didn't want to see you ever again. Okay, I'm not doing that. Well, with hiding away how much I don't want to see him. You did, and I understand why. Trust me, I'm not an idiot. He mumbles, looking down at the table in front of him as he starts picking up one of the napkins. You didn't let me explain yesterday since you blew up and stormed off like that. I had to apologize to the florist about the outburst. Oh god, that's right. I'm probably not allowed in there anymore. Not that I plan on going back now that this freak goes there often. Crossing my arms, I wait for his excuse ready to publicly call this group out. I never intended to stalk you in any way. You were just another face I'd seen every day while I was on my walks, but over time you became more and more captivating. A face that I couldn't help but stop for a moment and admire. As he speaks, he starts folding the napkin into a paper crane. Or so how the story goes anyway. He finishes giving a hint of a sneer upon that last sentence. Oh no, statement. I tuck the notepad and pencil away in my pocket. You know, this doesn't help you sound any less creepy. His eyes shift over towards me, an eerie glint in his gaze as he smiles a little, responding to my reply.
You're just playing hard to get at this point.
Oh, every time! God dang! I keep forgetting that there's voice acting in here. At times, a jolt of dread shoots through my entire body. I don't know if it's the words, his tone, or the gaze that's setting off all the red flags, but I'm not going to stand here and analyze why my survival instincts are kicking into overdrive. Turning away, I quickly make my way back into the kitchen, trying to untie my apron with my sweaty palms. right. What happened? What did he say? I can't do this. I need to go home. I hand TK my new friend. Just have Elijah cover my shift from now on.
Whoa! Whoa! You're quitting? What did he do? Should I call the police?
I don't want to get TK killed. I don't want to talk about this, nor do I want to be bothered with this creep any longer. Shaking my head, I simply walk out, taking the back entrance so that I don't have to walk into that psychopath's line of sight. I should have did the police thing. Dang it! Maybe tomorrow's playthrough. Rushing home, I accidentally look over my shoulder, hoping that I wouldn't catch that stalker following behind me. I don't see anything, not even signs of movement from the corner of my eyes, but I'm not going to let my guard down. I finally arrive in front of the apartment building and I hurry my way inside while pulling out my phone. TK has been messaging me this entire time about what happened back at the diner, leaving messages like, "Please call the police. Talk to me. Did you contact your family yet?" All kinds of worry texts. I appreciate their concern, but I just want to drop it and forget it all. Home sweet home. Hopefully that guy doesn't know where I live. Pulling the door behind me, I shuffle in, dropping my eyes on the counter. Dropping my keys on the counter. Ay, 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 ay. Great, not only have I noted, not only have I mocked my roommate for not having a job now, I don't have one either. I'm sure she's going to have a heyday once she learns this. I don't think she should know about that creepy man. Is that you? My roommate calls out from her room. I don't bother to answer as I sneak myself more into the sofa, feeling utterly miserable. Of course, she comes out of her room anyway, gazing at me with concern. I normally don't come home early, as I'm always working overtime because of her lazy, jobless booty cheeks. Just like me. What the heck heck happened? Are you doing what? No, wait. What the heck are you doing here? Home. It's so early. It was just a bad day, so I left. That place wasn't working for me anyway. I'm good at telling lies to people that I don't care about, apparently. She doesn't seem to buy it, as she tilts her head to the side, giving a little sneer. Yeah, I can smell baked goods. No day is worse than that truck driver incident. I sit there in silence for a moment. Like grinding my teeth as I debate whether I should tell her or not. Just then I feel her sit down right next to me, looking a little more concerned now. Honestly, this is off-putting, especially since she never really acted as she cared about me when I first moved in.
Come on, Stiff Lip. Talk to me.
I forgot that there was voice acting in this part too. I'm gonna keep lying because telling the truth leads to something. I'll tell the truth off camera though. Still, yeesh. I said it's been a bad day. I'm not wanting to get my point clear that there's no way I'm going into any discussion about this. My roommate keeps quiet for a moment, almost as though she's reading my body language, before letting out a long sigh. Well, let me at least get you a drink. She offers, getting up off the sofa and walking into the kitchen. Kitchen station. Okay. I might use a drink, something to settle the nerves, but as far as I'm concerned, nothing's going to ease me from those words he said, nor the glint in his eyes as he said it. It's all still fresh in my mind. Just remembering his voice makes my stomach turn. Suddenly, I don't even have the appetite to drink at all. Getting up off the sofa, I make my way towards my room, wanting to lock myself away and debating if I want to call my folks or not. I hear my roommate call out to me, but I'm in such a panic from today that I really don't hear what she's saying. Oof. Closing and locking the door behind me, I make my way towards the bed and flop down on the mattress, tucking myself away under the sheets and curling into a ball. Jobless, broke, and I have a stalker. How could life get any worse? It seems that my roommate is taking the hint as she doesn't bother to come in and harass me about that drink. That's fine. I've had enough of the company for a long while. Ooh, pretty. I just lay there for God knows how long, not even keeping track of time. I must be frantic, pathetic, laying here, and doing absolutely nothing to help me forget about that man or my situation. One thing's for sure though, I can't live here anymore. It's time to talk with my landlord about this apartment and get me out as soon as possible. Setting up in my bed, I muster the strength to get back on my own 2 feet, making my way towards my bedroom door. Opening it up slowly, I look around to see if Lucy's anywhere in sight. Nothing. She probably went out again, blowing more of her money of things other than her rent. It's not like my decision means anything to her anyway. I'm sure she'll just get another one of her drug dealing friends to help her keep this place. Walking towards the door, I turn the handle and tug it open. Jesus!
Didn't expect to see me, I take it.
The landlord, placing his hands on his hips and glaring at me. No, I mean, yes, but I thought you were someone else. I fumble with my words, trying to compose myself. Someone else? Is Lucy bringing riff-raff back to this place again? I swear to God, any more damage to this place and she's gone. I caught her trying to smoke weed earlier today. For cupcakes sake. I know she did scented candle my butt. He's never in a good mood. There are times you don't want to bother him about a problem and he'll chew you out for not telling him. But whenever you try to approach him about an issue you have, he'll blame it all on you. There's no Anyway, I came by to inform you about the other half of the rent. I only got your share again. Actually, I was on my way to talk to you about something. He seems more annoyed than usual, crossing his arms, and though expecting nothing but bad news from me that he needs to fix. This is how he waits for a response. No promise, no permission to go on and even ask what's happening, just that glare and tense moment of waiting. I can't stay anymore. This neighborhood is... I just can't live here. Of course, it's bad news, but something about his expression doesn't read annoyance, but more along the lines of curiosity. The neighborhood? Well, that's a first. He smirks as he muses over my excuse. Do you at least have somewhere to go after you leave? I haven't called my folks yet. I figured I'd run this by you first before letting them know. Kid, you must have family issues if you need my approval for your moving arrangements first before telling them. He says bluntly as he backs away from the door before turning to make his way down the hall. Anyways, let's head to my office and we'll get things arranged if we can. He's taking this surprisingly well. Probably can't wait to have an excuse to kick Lucy out. This is the landlord's place? Why the heck does he harass us about our living up space if he doesn't even take care of his own? Yeah, sneer all you like. I'm the one paying for the whole apartment complex and letting you live in nicer units. So shush it. He says as though he knows exactly what I'm thinking. I must not have been the first tenant who has had this reaction. He makes his way into one of the rooms, leaving the door open so that I could follow him in. I wish I hadn't. This small space is worse than out there. Piles upon piles of paperwork are stacked on his desk and floor. Filing cabinets overflowing with more paperwork for God knows how long. Coffee stains and various bottle caps from beer bottles scattered all over his desk. I don't see any beer bottles on his desk. I mean, caps, beer caps. And cigarette butts littering the windowsill. It was probably hidden. As though he would smoke with the window open. That explains the smell. Well, at least he is well. His wall coats. Can't be that word. Demon of dyslexia. At least his wall are nice with classic tin poster of old diners and soda companies. Ooh, soda companies. Sitting himself at his desk, he lets out a long sigh and tugs one of the cabinets open, flipping through the crumbled papers one by one. You know, right? I just nod while continuing to look around this mess of a place. I catch glimpses of the picture frame he has on his desk. The frame itself looks rather old, like those 1960 frames you'd find in thrift stores. Nowadays. My attention turns back to him as he pulls out my paperwork, looking over the lease I have with the building. You've been here for, what, 3 months now? Yes. My heart sinks the moment he shakes his head and lays the papers back down. Your lease agreement was for 1 year. You got 9 more months to go before you're able to leave. If you try an early termination on your lease, it's gonna cost you $4,500. Are you serious? I'll try to make it work. I see. I'll try to make it work then. I mother, lowering my head down a little bit. It feels like my life's just come to an end, but I don't want to argue with the landlord about my agreement to the lease. I bet he gets that a lot. Anyways, thank you for seeing me about this. I get up from my seat, ready to start heading out. You know, he says, tucking my papers back into his disarranged filing cabinet. If you're that desperate to leave, I suppose I could hire you to do some odd jobs around here, this place. I pause for a moment, looking back towards him. Odd jobs? Like superintendent or cleaning work? Whatever you want. He helps, getting up from his desk and guiding me out of his office space. From what I heard from Lucy, you quit your job over something bad that happened and you didn't want to talk about it? I simply give a nod, not wanting to open my situation about it with him just yet. If anything, this is the first time he and I actually talked for this long. Regardless, it's not any of my business, but you will work hard to stay on top of your rent, so I figured you probably won't slack off working for me. And hey, you might make more helping out in this dump than you did in the Greasy Spoon Diner. Thank you, mister. You still don't know my name, do you, kid? Just call me Don. From here on out, that should be easy enough to remember, right? Thank you, Don. This means a lot. I beamed, nearly smiling from ear to ear. He's not as dramatic as he opens his front door for me. Yeah. I'm a saint and all that scrub. Just be here tomorrow at 8, and I'll give you a rundown of what you need to do and how. Now go back and get some sleep. With that, he closes the door behind me as I take my leave. I can't believe it. This is good news. For once, I'd better not jinx this. I make my way back to my apartment, walking inside and looking around. Seems like Lucy isn't back yet. Then again, the nightlife was her lifestyle and the sun had fully set. Looks like it's going to be just me tonight again. Making my way into my room, I look around at the mess that I keep to pick up. Well, if I'm going to do any kind of manual maintenance on this building, I might as well start with my own living space. This was a farewell gift from my dad. Said he was gonna count every second of, well, wanting cents while I'm gone. Of course, it was a joke. Dad always had a sense of humor in his gifts. Ah, yes, my random collection of books I've collected over the years. I don't have much of these, but dang, I sure can make a mess with them. Meow. I don't have enough time to play with this thing right now. Hmm? The door is stuck. Boop. Who keeps opening this? Oh, and my guess is that Peter probably took the plushies from here and on the bed from near the basket that was above the bookshelf near the Game Daddy. Who keeps opening this? Mm-mm. Ah, dang it. Did Lucy forget to even pay our electric bill too? Sitting up, setting my things down on my bed, I feel my way out of my room, looking around the inky void before me. I think we have some candles perched somewhere. Placed somewhere. Stop! The jump scares. What? Or who did I bump into? Lucy? Is that you? Whoever it is, they stay quiet. Dawn? Are you in here? I whisper again, my heart races faster as the silence only grows. Beep! Oh my goodness. Someone wraps their arms around me, and I feel something like a wet cloth covering my mouth and nose. I try to break free, but they don't loosen their grip. Oh God, I'm starting to feel drowsy and weak. Who is doing this? Why? A chill runs down my spine as I feel something that feels like a kiss against my cheek. Then I hear a familiar, seductive voice whisper in my ear.
I'll see you tomorrow, darling.
No, 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 no. He found me. How? I can't. Chapter 3. And it will take a while to load because it's big. Chapter 3 is big. You're all gonna have to wait for chapter 4 to come out. Well, it is out, but can't live stream it yet. Not until it's fully updated. I'm gonna have to pay another $1 because the month is almost over. Since tomorrow is going to be the 31st. And I also need to save up money for a new phone. Ugh. And I'm also thinking of buying a gaming desktop. Oh. Ah! What? I'm back in my room? My head is pounding. What happened last night? Oh, fluff and heck. Sorry, Ma. recording, Mom. I'm glad you can't hear my mom because she's saying some things that are very embarrassing. Oh God, that's right. I wasn't alone. The one who attacked me, his voice was just like, oh God, he found me. Jesus, who could that be? If that's that fluffer, I'm gonna gunning it. I don't care if I have to go through a window. Oh Jesus! The door. Coming. Quickly making my way towards the door, I take in a deep breath and look through the peephole. Oh. Don't. Sorry about that. I thought you were someone else. Pardon? Enough. Not to enter the door, huh? Sorry. Don doesn't seem to acknowledge the apology as he crosses his arms and continues. Anyways, I came by to drop off the list of things you need to get done today. Saying this, he reaches into his back pocket and hands me a small to-do list. There are a few minor things to spruce up around here. Simple stuff that hopefully you can handle. I take a look at the piece of paper that Don places in my hand. I never realized that he had such nice handwriting. The list seems basic enough. Take out garbage, sweep, hallways, check up on this, Greta, change light bulb in downstairs public restroom, restock cleaning supplies, should be delivered today. Remind me, Dawn, to check the upper unfinished floor for rats. Yeah, I can do this. I can do this. I reassure him. Don seems to wear a face of relief, but tries to hide it. Good. This will make things a lot easier on me. By the way, have you talked to Lucy yet? No, actually, I only caught a glimpse of her yesterday. Don doesn't respond at first, his gaze deepening to the side as though he's deep in thought for a moment. Don? Oh, it's nothing. Look, just get those done today, alright? Once it's done, just hit me up in my office. I'll be there for most of the Well, I better get to work. I'm sure TK is still worried about me. Think I'll give them a visit after I finish some of these tasks. I might swallow my pride and tell Dawn what's really going on. Well, the shower doesn't help me get my mind off of things. It does, however, help with that kink in my back. So that's something. Alright, how do I explain all of this to you? I don't know what I answer the phone. Hey TK, I meant to call you, but things got weird.
Yeah, and they went from weird to worse over here.
What do you mean? There's been a fluffing murder over here. Some poor soul got stabbed multiple times and stuffed in the freezer. What? Holy moly. Are you alright? As alright as I'll ever be. With how low a point this day has gotten. Oh jeez. Don't move. I'll be right over. I don't wait for a response as I hang up the phone. I hope that biscuit isn't the cause of it. Obviously, this scene a few people, but first TK. Light as ever, classic Yanni. Sorry, I wasn't. Entirely to rest when you called. Kinky. Not now, anyways. What happened? Well, when Kit Kat and I got here to open up, the back door was burst open. We thought it wasn't just a break-in at first, so we called the cops to come over and look around. One of them found a trail leading to the freezer. And well, yeah, aborting. Jesus. Is it anyone you know? No, I don't think so. Just then, an officer comes out calling TK over. Of course, TK responds by rolling her eyes. Well, looks like I'm gonna undergo some questioning. I'll be right back. Okay. Good luck. I watch as my coworker makes their way over towards the officer, then the man looking a little pale. Possibly his first homicide case. I start looking around the area. Maybe there's family or loved ones who might have known this person. Unfortunately, my eyes catch a glimpse of someone in an alley across the street. Is this the alley right here? I don't know. I don't know if this is the alley. Is this the alley? I think this is the alley. Like, onto the like, right side. A familiar lurking biscuit with a big old smile on his face. I'm not going to keep running from this creep. If I need to beat him down myself, fine. I start making my way across the street, making sure no rumble, rubber, necks hit me. As they pass by. The biscuit has a lot of nerve to look happy to see me storm over to him. Hey there, Sunspot. Is everything okay? You look very upset. Am I okay? You're the reason I quit my job, and now my friend has to deal with a murder as well. You were in my apartment last night, weren't you? Did you do this too? Yes. He just straight up admits it. So cute. What's wrong with you? You? You are what's wrong with me. You're the one that keeps me awake at night. You're the one who is always on my mind. The one who makes my heart beat out of my chest each time I see you, smell you. You want the truth? The truth is, I'm mad. Mad to the point where I'd caress your skin while you sleep soundly each night, needing to feel you from the inside and feel you. Grinding against you isn't enough anymore. What? What? Oh, yeah, name. Don't you get it? I'm opening my heart to you. I'm being forward. I'm being honest. Trust matters in a relationship. And I'm tired of keeping things from you. The creep steps closer, his hands resting on the wall behind me. I love you. I'd loved you since. I loved you the moment I saw you at the diner. I wanted nothing more than to storm in and fluff you in front of everyone, letting them know that you belong to me and I do you. And I to you. And I to you. Though that wasn't a proper way to approach you. So I had to follow you instead. Study your pattern, memorize your schedule, practice what to say when you were finally alone and not working, that the park was perfect to finally approach you. He smirks as he leans closer, and a dark glint was in his eyes as he cups my cheeks in his hands. You're upset with me now, sure, but you know, I can make this work. Now, no more hiding, no more secrets, just us. Saying this, he parts his lips a little, a long and glistening tongue sneaking out from his fang-filled meow, 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 meow. That's adorable. Meow, meow, mouth.
God, I could fuck you against this wall right now.
You're insane. The biscuit chuckles. Yes, but it's all for you, love. Stop it. Stop being adorable. God dang it. I freeze as I feel his lips against my cheek, followed by the hot, wet sensation of a tongue trailing along my neck before he whispers, "And if you tell anyone, I'll kill them too." Saying this, he takes my hand into his, intertwining his fingers along with mine as he nips at my ear. I'll be by. I'll be by later tonight, dear. He doesn't say more as he pulls away, a crooked smile and lust in his eyes, while he takes his leave out of the alley and down the street. I take a moment to register what just happened, everything he's told me. What did my attention is drawn back to TK, who is still waiting for me across the street. I peek out and look around, making sure that Fluffer isn't lurking around before crossing the street. Thank God, you're back, they say with a sigh of relief. That relief is gone the moment they see the look on my face. Oh, uh-oh, what happened? That guy from the diner was here. That creep was here, freaky nut job. He was at the diner yesterday and confessed he's been stalking me for months. He's even been breaking into my room during the night. I say between clenched teeth. He might have killed whoever was in there too. TK almost turns as pale as I am upon hearing this. No! Oh no, I messed up! God dang it! Oh, I'm so sorry, TK. Fudge! TK, oh yeah, I already read this one. Oh, that fluffer needs to came home last night. Your roommate. Oh, fluffing hair. No. I don't answer as I speed past TK and charge into the diner, pushing aside the still routled officer as I make my way into the kitchen area. No! No! No, no, no! I feel someone pulling me away from the scene very boldly, demanding I keep my distance. No, that's my landlord. That's Dawn. I'm dragged back into the diner, TK coming to my side, attempting to calm me down. My outburst causes a scene. There are more questions than intended after identifying the body. I even tell them about that a-hole and what he was doing before. Thankfully, TK was with me the entire time, keeping me mentally steady the best they could while I explained everything. Dawn, I'm so sorry. That fluffer said he was going to be at my place tonight, but I don't want to go back there. The officers say they would be waiting for that visit if he shows up. Thank God TK is a blessed man for letting me stay with him. Lucy, Lucy receives my call about what happened and says that she will be by shortly to check up on me. I have never been so eager to see them before until now, that is.
Here we are, home sweet home.
Oh, so cute. They say in a quiet tone, tossing their car keys down on the couch. The place is small, barely any room for two people, but it's better than taking my chances with my place. Thanks. I'm better standing quickly in place. You want me to order something while we wait for your roommate? I am, sure, I guess. Yee! Pizza! It'll be something like jouet or something. Jouet? Well, that was quick. TK makes her way to the door. I perch hesitant to open. At first, as they look through the people, well, it's not him. They reassure us. They unlatch the chain and open the door. Lucy quickly comes walking in, looking around the place at first before turning her attention over towards me. Hey, how are you holding up? She asks, approaching as though this whole ordeal is troubling her just as much as just smiles slightly as she sits her purse down on the sofa. I know a lot of people would assume that I don't care since the landlord and we're always going head to head, honestly. I'm more worried about you, though. All I can do is fake a smile, standing awkwardly in the middle of DK's cramped apartment. So, has that been in all of this? Have they called the buy yet? Not yet. I guess the old guy had a son in the face, though. Of course. Had a son in the force, though. So he's taking charge and taking it personally. I didn't even know he had a kid. He's kinda cute. Lucy! Sorry. Anyways, I guess things really aren't gonna change around here. Around there. Once all of this blows over, we just keep paying rent until we get a new landlord. I can't go back. What if they never find him? Lucy gets quiet for a moment before looking over towards DK. You're young and a worker, right? Coworker and friend, wow. Well, you've never done much good with helping out their living style. Anyway, any chance they could stay here instead? Saying this, Lucy turns her attention back over towards me. I got something big coming up, and I'll happily be able to pay off the moving fee for you. I mean, if that's alright. Really? That's nearly $4,500. I'm okay. I talked with the landlord last night about it, and I just needed a little more time to get the money, and so I could finally pay for covering my rent. I didn't know time was up for him. Well, better bolts, I'm late. For what? I can tell. It's a surprise. Walking up to me, Lucy gives me a firm hug, planting a kiss on the cheek before pulling away. You'll be alright. I'll check up on you later, okay? I like that actually. I say with a slight perk in my voice. I do enjoy the idea of knowing her a little better. Besides, when I briefly see when she's actually not home. I'll be by sometime tomorrow afternoon. I'm a phone call away, sweetheart. Oh, excuse me. Saying this, Lucy takes her leave, closing the door behind her. Wow, that's your roommate? Yours is better. TK, I swear. Hey, can't blame me for trying to lighten the mood anyways. Let's get you settled in for the night. The couch folds out into a bed, and it's 10x 10% cozier than my mattress. It means a lot that you're willing to put up with me and do that every day. And look, and I'm willing to do that every day at home. They say in their sinister tones, their hand gently resting on my shoulder. Huh? You think Lucy forgot something? I don't know. Let me take a look. TK walks over to the door, once again looking through the peephole. It's all happening too quickly before I know it. The door is burst open, shoving TK to knocking them out. Oh fudge. Oh dang. Oh no! Before I can respond, a tall, dark figure changes at me, grabbing me by the throat so tight I couldn't make a sound. Mother! My heart! You! Fudging cutie patootie! I told you. Tell no one. I tried to fight back. I try to fight back in some way. Punching, kicking, lunging out. Clearly, I'm hurting him, but his grip doesn't loosen one bit as he takes the hits. I can't breathe. It's time to go home, love. Alright, everyone. I will see you all in the next video. Stay tuned. And we'll keep waiting to do chapter 4 in the next video. Hopefully when it's done being updated. In the meantime, I'll be seeing all of you